All right, we're back. We're gonna continue on with one of the things we did yesterday was we shot the dummy launcher. I've got it with me again. We're gonna do that again today. One of the things that I'm gonna do different today is I'm gonna bring Ellie with. We're going through this, trying to reshape Cali to understand that she can get away from us a little bit. Got to stay under control, but we want her working out at a distance. We want her to understand good things will happen when she's not necessarily right next to us, and that's okay for her to be out there isolated, kind of building a little bit of independence in her is what we're doing. 100% doing that because she's got that lack of that dependence on me really well. Like she connects with me very well. She connects with her handler very well. So now I want to separate that a little bit. It's all about balance. I don't want a dog that's so loose they don't connect with me and they do everything on their own. That's the opposite of what we have right now. That's I would rather have this than that. I want a dog that stays connected, but now that we have that developed, we have that connection and that confidence and that ability to control it, now we're going to start to give her a little bit of freedom and ask her to get out and work a little bit. And I brought Ellie because Ellie's got a really nice range. She's one of my personal dogs. She's got a real nice range as far as gun range, quartering and casting. She won't be easily distracted. She won't be distracted by her. She may be distracted a little by her. I'm okay with that this time. I'm actually doing it intentionally. I don't usually believe in the idea of other dogs training other dogs because I think that 9 times out of 10 it creates issues. When I have a real well-trained dog that fits what I'm looking for, I've got a dog that has real good control and obedience, and I feel like I can throttle her back if I need to, well then I can start working these guys together, and I'm going to do it as a confidence booster or builder for her to get away from me a little bit and maybe be dragged out a little bit by Ellie. But the quartering and casting, I don't think she's gonna teach her anything as far as that. We're gonna get her to start understanding by a zigzagging pattern to get her to turn on the whistle. It'll be replicating what Ellie's doing. We'll get her, I think, doing that a little bit today is my hope. And then we'll maybe do it a few times before we pull Ellie out of the equation and try to get Cali doing it independently. But I'm gonna also bring the dummy launcher because we're gonna reward them when they get out. We're gonna pitch dummies. It's another reason why I have Ellie with. All my dogs, I think, are very capable of doing this. You know, the steadiness factor of if we're pitching dummies, they're not moving. Like they're solid, they're not gonna break. So sit. Now here's what you see. I walk off and Callie's a little confused. You can see it in her face right now. She's a little confused of, I'm not sure that I really want to be here by myself. You can tell it in her ears. Where I have no question, no doubt in my mind, Ellie's not going anywhere. I mean, Ellie's gonna sit tight. We can tease the heck out of her. From a tennis ball standpoint, I certainly don't think I can roll this through the two of them without Cali resisting. Good. And this is a little drill that we really have done a little bit with, not much. But if you watch those two dogs, Cali's steadiness is good. She's not breaking, but I think right now she's on the verge. Like, it's pretty close to going over the edge there. And Ellie, I think, looking at Ellie's body language, yes, she turned, but there's not going to be any, she's not going anywhere. And so I can see that. So, awful damn cold out here today. I think it's in the single digits probably. So, hands are going to be a little bit of an issue, I think. And you can see it too on the dogs. It's pretty chilly right now. Ellie says, I'd like to get my paws up. So, we're going to move them. I'm actually going to walk them down the road and let them move out a bit. All right, let's go. And I'm going to see what Cali does. We're just going to work a circle down. I'm going to use this road. Go ahead. Ellie, go ahead. Ellie, go ahead. Let's go. And you'll watch Ellie's range. Go ahead. Good. Good. So Cali gets out a certain distance and I'm going to stop her and get her back to, she doesn't need to come back to me. I didn't call her to me. I just stopped her to the whistle or peeped her to the whistle to make a turn. And so I love how you see Ellie's range here. Ellie goes up into the cover, works a little bit, look who follows. Good. Good. Look at how Cali just comes and buzzes right by me, checks in, and moves off. Go ahead. Let's go. Go ahead. Good. This will be a change in direction. We'll see how they respond. And as I change directions, we'll see how they respond when they look up, and you see how Ellie just makes like a little loop and comes back, works her way back. Good. Me and Ellie have a real good feel for each other. She gets out so far, then she's usually looping back. She gets out so far, she's looping back. That's what we want to develop in Cali. See how Cali just went, oh my God, where'd she go? Do-do-do-do-do-do. I'm gonna go get her. So reason I'm using Ellie is Ellie's not gonna be distracted by Cali. Ellie's nothing but work. Good. But I also am already seeing a little bit better action here with Cali as far as getting out of it. Let's go. Let's go. Good. Good. Look at Cali work her cover. Very nice. Good. Good. Half of it is checking up on Ellie. And the other half is searching a little bit with her nose. I'll take it. Good. That little peep to the whistle and you see Ellie come running. That's what we want to develop into Cali. Oh, somebody got a rabbit here last night, looks like. Coyote. Come on, let's go, let's go. Come on, come on, come on, let's go. Ellie, let's go. Come on. Let's go. Come on, Cali, let's go. Let's go. Let's go, come on, come on, come on, let's go, come on, let's go, good. Ha, da, da, good. Let's go. Come on, let's go. Good. Now as they get out, let's go. I'm gonna pull a dummy because we're gonna do a simulated flush, stop to the whistle, and then we'll send a retrieve. Now I've not sent, let's go, come on, Ellie, let's go. The reward's not going to come until they get out. Good. Good. There's a flush. There's control. There's stop to the whistle. Good. Now I don't know what kind of steadiness we have with Cali here. Part of the issue is their names are pretty close together. Sit. Ellie. Sit. Sit. Good. Very good. Send Ellie. There's a little bit of honoring that we asked her to do. Here. You know, she wanted to go. I don't think she went on the idea of her going. Sit. Good. Dead. Sit. Now, I'm going to reward her with that. Go back. And now she's going to get a reward. So she worked out really nicely, ranged nicely, stopped to the whistle on the flush, and now she gets to retrieve, gets a reward. Proven to be a little bit of a challenge to her from a mark standpoint. But I don't want to help her. I want to let her figure this out. Let her hunt that out. With hers, I probably could have made it easier, put it into open cover. We'll do that next. Don't make it any more challenging than it needs to be. One thing I'm going to get a gauge on is their willingness to keep working, not give up. There. Loss. 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 She should get downwind of it right about there. Loss. Working a little fast. Sticking with it though. Loss. Good girl. There she touches scent. Good girl. Really stuck with it nicely. Like, I love how she kept going, kept going, kept going. Wasn't going to give up. Wasn't saying, no, it's not here, Dad. She's going, I'll keep looking. I'll keep looking. Good. Good. Did. Nice responsive stop to the whistle there. So again, all that foundational stuff is where what shines through when you get into something like this, where she works, she works, she works, she gets close, and what I wanted to do is stop her. Because I've found a few times, what I have found with my dogs is when they're working in an area, a lot of times as soon as I get them close, and I know they're close, there are times where they're working too fast, they're running past it, and they're just working faster than their nose, especially a young dog. And so with a young dog like that, a lot of times what I'll do is if they get to an area that's relatively close, especially if I think they may be downwind of it, we're gonna stop them and pause, literally 1001, 1002, 1003. I'm counting in my head. The idea of getting them to stop and sit, because what happens is they stop and they come to attention, and as they're sitting there working their nose, that wind drifts to them, and because they've stopped, because they're not moving, it hits their nose, and then they go, and then I'm gonna release them to hunt. That's what we tried to do there with her. It just took her a while. It's no problem. Good. Good. Okay, let's go. Okay. And now what I love about her is look how she fires out again. So we're gonna leave Ellie heel. I'll heel Ellie for a little bit. If Cali wants to quarter on her own, now she goes back to that area of fall. Good. Come on. She's probably thinking there's a bird out there. Come on. Good. I don't have any issue with it. Because she is, as long as she moves with me in the general direction that I'm going, which we're gonna move away from her, and all of a sudden she's gonna look up and she's gonna go, Jesus, they're gone. There, come on, there she looked, good. Come on. As soon as she looked and saw me, I went, here, come on. There, good, let's go. There, good. Good. Let's go. Let's go. Ellie, go ahead. So I'm going to send that little split second there where we had her working by herself. We let her do that, and then she wanted to kind of come in and hang back tight. So now let's put Ellie back out there. Good. Notice how she's not stopping and checking in constantly with me like she has been. So that's the difference with having another dog with. And the nice part about it is we're not getting her working out of range. Now if she does, look at how she checks. Good. Good. This is the value of having this older dog work close. We're starting to have the habit formed of that range. Desirable range. Good. Let's go. Let's go. Now we're into this little bit of an opening. I think we'll make a flush, make a retrieve in here. I'm going to let Cali go for the first one. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. Let's go. Good. Good. No rush. Good. I love how she's double checking, looking back. Cali. Good. Good girl. Very nice. And we get good steadiness out of Ellie on it. Good. There. That's nice little work together. Good. 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 Did. Sit. Now here's an opportunity. Here's an opportunity for me to put her at a distance. Something good just happened. There's a flush. Now what I'm going to do is get in between her and Ellie. Ellie, go back. And we send Ellie on the retrieve, and we get steadiness out of Cali. So we're kind of taking these turns here. But because we built some distance in there, that helped it make it easier on her. It was a lot harder on her last time when Ellie's right next to her and Ellie goes for the retrieve. Did. Good. Good. Now, we slow down, we regroup. I mean, this is nowhere near the excitement of an actual bird flushing. This is nowhere near the excitement of, you know, in the field and we're shooting birds, but I don't want that yet. I want this to be really controlled, because let's go through the play first in a real controlled setting before we go do it live in a game or in a scrimmage. Heel. You know, I think there's that analogy could be made that this is like a practice. This is like a formal practice. We're just kind of slow walking through things. Then we might speed it up a little bit and go half speed. Then we might speed it up a little bit and scrimmage again, you know, practice against our own team. Then we might go and practice against a different team in a scrimmage. Then we might go to an actual game. Like, we're going to take all these steps before we're flushing out in the wild, flushing birds. Okay, let's go. Go ahead. Good. And I love the real positive steps we're taking as far as our confidence getting out. Let's go. Let's go, girls. Let's go. Everything is going to happen in range. I like 20 yards. I mean, I'm not that good of a shot. I make it as easy as possible. Good. Good girls. Love how she just broke off on her own and came through. Made a swing. Didn't come back to my side and check in like she has been. Confidence with having this second dog. Little bit far right there. Come on, come on. So we'll get them back. As soon as they get a little bit pushing that's 30 yards, 35 yards. It's still okay range, but I don't want them out that far. So 30 turns into 40 and 50 real easily. If I can keep them within 30, we have a better chance of maxing out at 30 from a range standpoint. All right, good girls. Good girls. Let's go. I'm going to slip my earplugs in. Come on, Ellie, let's go. So we're going to shoot a dummy launcher up around this corner here. Good girls. Really nice the way they're working together. And you see Cali stop and watch. Try to figure out, you know, what's next. There she is, checking back. What's the next move? And there, Ellie's doing the same thing. And that's what I like. I want them working with me. I'm not looking for a dog to work all on its own. Here, here. Little long for range here. Gotta see if I can find a load. Come on, let's go. Let's go. All right, let's go. Let's go. Come on. Come on, let's go. Let's go. I want to get them working well. Be ready to stop them with the whistle. Come on, let's go. Sit. Now, that one, Cali didn't see. Ellie did. Ellie starts to creep in on it. Cali, come here. Good, good. So we'll turn this into a little blind retrieve for her. You sit. Cali, go back. Here, here, here. We're gonna help her. Sit. Cali, go back. Good. Good girl. A little color against the snow. Good dog. Good. Good. And those are just little green poppers. I mean, they're really light. Did. Good. Which there's no reason for a real long retrieve here. There's no reason to make it any more challenging that way. That's not the drill. We want to get him watching. I'd like to get her to see. Now, she heard the pop. We're in kind of a bowl here, that echoey sound. She kind of looked around, probably was a little confused by the sound of it. Didn't hear it fall. That's okay. She marked the ones that I called out by voice a lot better, probably because the sound came from me and so did the dummy. And when she looked to me, dummy's in the air, watch it go down. So it's easier probably on her putting these things together, doing it that way. So we'll do that on the way back. I don't know that I'll do that. I mean, the dummy launcher is fine. She's steady to the dummy launcher. She's not breaking on it. She was steadier than Ellie, actually. All right, let's go, girls. Let's go. Let's go, Cali. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Now, the other thing, too, is I will work in a little bit of denials here. Let's go. Come on, let's go. I think we talk about steadiness with her. Now, look at the difference. After that shot went off, she really wants to be by my side, really wants to be by my side. Really, we got to get her out again. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Good. Very good. Let's go, girls. Come on, let's go. Let's go. Good. Good girl. Good girl. She also wants to be by me after we did. Look at what we just came off of. Let's go. Let's go. We just came off of this little drill where I handled her to a dummy. You know, I lined her and she worked with me real close. And so just that little bit, I think, all of a sudden makes her think, ooh, I better get by you. I better stick with you. No, I want you to have this independence. I want you to be able to get back out there, do your own thing. The reason we handled it that way is because she just didn't see the dummy. So let's help her out. Good. Let's go. Come on. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. Come on. Let's go. Good. Good girl. Good girls. Good girls. I like their range. I am not in a hurry to put Cali out at a long distance. I'd much rather have her work at 10 yards than 40. Because 10 we can grow to 40 real easy. 40 goes to 60 too easy. Let's go. Especially in more uncontrolled situations. So I'd rather have 10 than that 30, 40. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Good. Good. Come on. Come on. And I also prefer less communication than more. So you'd see me I don't talk much to Ellie. When I go bird hunting, when I'm Upland, when I'm hunting grouse with them, usually I run 2 at a time. I don't hardly talk to them at all, just watching them. With Cali, I do have to encourage a little more connection verbally with her, just to start developing that understanding of what's expected on my end and her end. Good. There's a little, there, good girl. Nice little turn. Good girls. Good girls. There. Ellie's the one who pulled her off there. When I peeped the whistle, beep, beep, they both stopped and she came running to me. I didn't want her to recall. I wanted her just to come and move on. And Ellie's what pulled her through. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Come on, let's go. Let's go, come on. Good. Come on, let's go. Come on, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Ellie, let's go. Ellie, come on. Ellie, come on, let's go. Cali, let's go. Here we get a little bit more back, come back into this little routine where we want to stick too tight. Let's go, Cali. Cali, let's go. Good. 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 Let's go. Let's go. Come on. Come on. Let's go. Good girl. Good girl. Encouraging that. Good girls. Gets out. Nice little distance from me. Good. Cali. Good. Good. Good girl. Very nice. Good. Good. Right here. That's a good dog. Good dog. Gets away from me. Good things happen. Good. Hold. Hold. I want that centered. Hold. Good. Slow it down. Good. Not leaning in on me like she had that little habit of. Good. Good. Dead. Dead. There. Good dog. Good. Good. Ellie. Ellie. One for her, one for her, one for her, one for her. We're going to let her understand that not every retrieve's hers. Sit. Sit. Hold. Sit. Sit. Good. Dead. Good. Good. Nice progress today. I mean, I'm happy with that. Saw a little bit of honoring from her. Got things the way we wanted them to be. So we're gonna, that'll be it. I'll heal them. I'm actually gonna quarter them back in. I won't even heal them. I'll just walk them back to the house, let them quarter. Before we get to the house, I'll call them back to me, pet them up, put them away. And it's cold, and so we're not gonna go too long out here, but that was positive, and it was a good steps forward in getting her working out a little bit and getting rewards, working with another dog. First time I've worked with another dog with her. Real happy with it. You know, she's got to get used to it, and so she is going to hunt with other dogs. I don't know that I'll hunt with her with another dog to start out with. That's probably something that we'll work to later. But for now, that's good. It's a good session.